very proud to have folks from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base come by and talk to us every once in a while. And this morning, today, we have Senior Airman Andrea Spanjer here to talk with us. And how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I appreciate you coming by.
Yes, sir.
Now, how long have you been in the Air Force?
I've been in the Air Force for 4 years and a half.
4.5 years.
Yes,
and
sir.
what do you do?
I am a bioenvironmental engineer.
Bioenvironmental engineer.
Yes, sir.
What in the world is that? What do you do?
Outside the military, we would be pretty much OSHA.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like that.
Kind of like OSHA.
Yes, sir. But we also do a lot of like emergency responses for sea burning, biological, radiation.
I would think being bioenvironmental referenced lots of, you deal with hazardous waste, you deal with all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Sometimes, but it's actually really fun to see. We actually try to prevent people from getting injured, getting exposed to all these hazardous waste and all of that. So pretty much we are there to help you prevent any contamination, anything.
That's a big responsibility and an important work
yes,
as well.
Sir.
Very important. You enjoy doing this?
I do. It's really interesting. You get to see a different side of what you thought that job would do.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't have had any idea of what you do, but I understand it now, and it's very interesting.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been in this particular part of the Air Force? What do you?
I've been in Seymour Johnson for 4 years.
You've been here almost the whole time?
Yes, sir.
Where did you go in?
I came in 2011 on July 4th.
And you're from where? On July 4th?
Yes, sir.
Well, how appropriate is that? Where's your home? Where are you from?
I was born in Colombia, Bogota.
Bogota?
Yes, sir.
The capital city?
Yes. It's really nice, cold.
Oh, yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah,
but,
you miss the colder weather.
Oh, yeah.
It gets warm here.
It does get really hot in here.
Okay, but you were born there, and then what?
And then I moved to Seattle, and that's where I've been living.
Okay.
Till
so you went from
military.
cold to rain to beautiful North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in Seattle, you joined the Air Force there.
Yes, sir.
And you went to camp, and then ended up here.
Yes, sir.
And what do you have long-range plans? Do you plan on going another 4? You going to?
Well, my plan.
Well, you've re-upped already once, haven't you?
Well, my plan right now is I actually came into the military so I can actually go to school. The military pays for your education.
Wonderful.
So after my contract is over, I was thinking of going back to Seattle and study mechanical engineering.
Wow.
And I don't want to let go of the military, so my plan is to transition into the reserves and then do all my school and then go into the actives once I'm done.
Wow, you got all this planned out, haven't you?
Yes, well, it's so far what is planned, but
Yeah.
you know, sometimes plans don't go as expected.
Things change, but that really sounds like a good plan.
Yes, sir.
Reserves do a wonderful job.
Yeah, they do.
They do. Certainly do a wonderful job. And and then you're getting into mechanical engineering?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're just all over the place, aren't you?
Well, in bio, we do look a lot of machines,
Okay.
and we don't really look at how they're used and all that, but you do a lot of math, you look science, chemistry, and some of the stuff kind of I'm really interested because it's kind of like what mechanical engineering, some of the subjects that they will see.
Yeah.
But I miss like robotics.
Oh, really? You know, that's a really big thing now, and I would have to say that robotics is the coming thing. You know, everybody says artificial intelligence, well, that's big, but robotics is really where it's at because the two actually,
yes, sir.
they come together, AI and robotics. Robotics is really big right now, especially among younger people because they see the value of the robotics and what is going to be happening.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about driverless cars, we're talking about transportation, of course, all the sciences.
Yes.
So you're right at the threshold of this thing, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, are you excited about that?
I am really excited to be able to go.
Just brighten up there. I bet you are. That's just fantastic. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I actually like doing a lot of sports. I do soccer, and right now I'm in mixed martial arts.
Are you really?
Well, I'm not like that into it. I like pretty
okay.
much more of like the exercise, the pretty much how it helps you defend yourself. I don't really like getting hit in my face, so that's one of the things that I don't see going in my future. But that's one of the sports that I like right now.
Well,
and
but MMA is really, it's healthy, it's good exercise, it's a good workout,
yes, sir.
and it is a good self-defense
Yes, sir.
tool.
I also I like archery.
Do you really?
Yes, my parents just gave me for my birthday a bow and arrow, so I've been practicing.
Oh, wow.
And I like reading and hanging out with my friends. That's pretty much.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot to do. It keeps you busy.
Yes.
Keeps you really busy.
The one that keeps me the most busy is my dog.
Your dog? What
Yes.
kind of dog do you have?
It's a beagle.
I love beagles.
Yes, he's a troublemaker, but
I
I love
understand
him.
that. Yeah, beagles are very smart and they can't cause trouble.
They're
They're into everything.
Yes. Anything they just love destroying everything.
Oh yeah, well they're hunters, you know, and they have
Yes.
to dig and they have to.
Oh, I usually just let him go. There's like a little forest in the backyard
Oh,
of
yeah?
my house, and he just goes and then comes. Like, I just close the door, and then when he's done, he just like knocks in my door, and I just open it, and he just goes in.
What? Tell me, getting back to your position as a bioenvironmental
Engineering.
engineering person. Sorry.
It's all right.
What did you love math? I take it, and you enjoy math, and you enjoy that sort of work. What did you know that you were going to be getting into the Air Force doing this?
No, actually, my recruiter said just to choose 5 different jobs, and I didn't know what bioenvironmental engineering was about. What they told me, it was pretty much something very different from what I'm actually doing right now, because
What was
they
on
didn't
your
really
list?
know. Civil engineering, electrical engineering, pretty much everything that's in engineering that could
Right.
help me
Yeah.
with mechanical engineering.
But you ended up at bioenvironmental, so you're enjoying that.
Yeah, it's something new.
Yeah.
No, didn't expect to be doing this, but it's a good experience.
Well, that field is wide open,
Yes.
and getting into mechanical engineering following that, you're going to be a very valuable person.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that you are. Do you plan on going back to Seattle or what?
Yes, my plan is to go back to Seattle. I actually do like the rain because Bogota is pretty much like same as Seattle. It just rains all the time.
Yeah.
You see the sun, not as often. But
Got it.
I like that, and the personality of people over there, and I have most of my family over there too.
And the family's there, and that's
Yeah.
important.
So
That's
I'm
important.
pretty family oriented. So
Are you first generation? No, you were born in Columbia.
yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Your mother and dad still in Seattle?
My mom is in Seattle, and my dad is in Columbia.
Oh my goodness, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But your mom's in Seattle, and I'm sure she's proud of what you're doing.
she is.
I'm sure she is.
I have a stepfather, and they're both really proud of me.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
My dad too in Colombia.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yes,
What
sir.
does he do?
He is. He's actually kind of like a mechanical engineer.
Is he really?
He's the one that got me into liking mechanical engineering.
So it runs in the family.
Yes.
Okay.
He really likes math and all that, but my mom she's more into just whatever job comes up.
Yeah.
I'll go with it.
A little more
whatever
practical,
challenge.
huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got most, like both of them. I like more mechanical engineering, but whatever it's there, I'll take it.
Well, you are a delight, and I appreciate so much you speaking with us today, and I wish
Yes,
you the
sir.
best of luck. You're going to do well for yourself.
All right, thank you, sir.
You have everything going for you, and I thank you very much for speaking with us today.
Yes, sir.
Senior Airman Andrea Spanjer, we thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, sir.